Hey guys, what's up? My name is John and I build blasters. Today I want to do a really quick video, hopefully really quick, on a new blaster that I finished up. It's this bad boy right here. This is the Stembridge DL44 from Return of the Jedi. What makes this one so special is I've done a video before comparing the Stembridge to the Endor or Bunker blaster. I'll leave a link below if you want to see that, comparing the difference of the videos. But this one is specifically to show off this build because this is my latest build with all the latest mods that I've done, and most importantly it includes stamping that I was gifted, and in return I built the gentleman this blaster. Some of the stamps include, I'm not sure if you're going to see this or not, but up top there's a Mauser stamping here. Over here there is the serial number, which I used as 52583. Use that number as it represents the release date of Return of the Jedi. Seems fitting. And then down below right here as well, there is a Crown Over You stamping. Up top here, it's also got some stamping. It's got the serial number, Crown Over You. And really cool in the back here, hopefully that shows up. It's got the S over N on the hammer, and then the serial numbers I stamped in on the lock frame that I added, and underneath the Denix itself. Underneath I designed up an appropriate mag plate release button, so that's accurate as well. And then a couple of cool details. There's been some pictures that have emerged that release I just recently found. I don't know how long they've been around for at RPF, that are showing some pictures of from I believe this blaster went to auction, and the prop house released some photos. And one of the cool things is you're able to see the front of it. And right in front there, duplicating what I saw, I added a set screw, which you can see on the actual prop. I doubt the set screw was actually in the blaster when they filmed it. It was probably added for safety reasons, maybe when I was going to auction. I don't know. I mean, it could have been there when they're filming, but it was a live fire, so I doubt it. But who knows? So I added that. I was duplicating the last known photos, like similar to the Hero. The only difference is on this side here. I did redesign all my greeblies. The last known photos, it's actually missing one of these greeblies, but I didn't go that far. I guess you could just rip it off if you desperately want to take it there, but I wanted the greeblies to both be on there, as that's how they are on the film. But as far as this side here, I'm sure this was all black, but I weathered that up as it is in the film itself. And actually, this is interesting with the mount. I discovered that, at least the intention that I noticed, or the details that I noticed, is the mount is actually angled this way. The whole thing is angled this way. Whether they attached it inappropriately or not, that's how it sits. So I built up a template so it would sit on there correctly. So it does angle down a little bit. And then if you notice up here as well, you know, within the Star Wars universe, these blasters are all built a little wonky, and this is offset. That's also done accurately to the last. Well, that's how it sat in the film as well. And the mount is actually made from Delrin material, Delrin. I believe that's how it's pronounced, Delrin. It's a white plastic. So and you can see the white shining through in a lot of these pictures. So I weathered it appropriately, and with the white, you know, shining through as it does. Yeah, I just ultimately just wanted to show it off. Yeah. And then, you know, RPF is a great site. There's so many people breaking these blasters down, trying to find the details. And there's a gentleman on there that is working on this scope, trying to figure out all the details that are there. And he actually broke this thing down and discovered that it's quite possibly made from a head of a screw, which is cool. So in designing this up, I broke it down into 3 individual parts. So to capture the details in there, I'm not sure if you're going to be able to see it or not. But they're there. But ultimately, I just wanted to show it off. You know, everything works as it should on a regular Denix. You know, this slides back. You know, hammer, trigger. This is shaved off. There's no, I think this is like a, I'm not sure the word of it, but it's like a little thing that holds, I don't know. There's a little knob down here that's taken off. Now this scope, it does come off. There's photos of it up front like this, but it actually sat in on the movie more so back here somewhere. I think it's right about here. I think that's about right. Roughly in there. That's how it actually looked on the film. And this blaster, built on a Denix, is about as accurate as one can be. In fact, I'll go as far as to say it's the most accurate Stembridge ever built on a Denix. You know, I built it, so of course I'd say that, right? But I think the proof is in the pudding, especially if you know what you're looking for. But yeah, all the parts are all designed up from scratch, and this weaver doesn't even exist anymore, so, well, good luck finding it, I guess. Oh, because this gentleman was kind enough to give me the stamping, and you know, so I built in this blaster, but I decided to do something actually a little special for him as well, because he builds cosplays for people, you know, and you don't really want to cosplay with this because it's painted, right? You start putting this in the holster, you're just going to rip it apart. So as a thank you, I built him. It's the same blaster, but with unpainted parts. So this way you can put it in your holster. This has actually got my old melt on it, but it works. It's got the front scope. You can come off. You can see how it kind of sits there, the details of it. And maybe up front you can see in here. And that's the back of it. But the nice thing about this too is, you know, the other one you don't really want to pull the trigger and hammer too much because, you know, it may chip the paint. I mean, technically I guess I could fix it if I did, but, and because I sit around and play with it all the time anyways. But this way you're safe to do with it as you please. Scope comes off as the other one does. You know. It's all built accurately, all put together accurately. It's all assembled by screws. The material, this is like a nylon. It's a multi-jet fusion printer that prints these up. So it's like a nylon material. It's very heavy duty. It'll easily withstand cosplaying and trooping and all that stuff. And the whole Mauser's been modified, new trigger, hammer. These are actually my old Greeblies. I got a press fit inside here. So there's a screw. So I screwed it in. And then I press fit the top on top there, so it's actually screwed. So these aren't coming off, so you can put this in your holster and not worry about these things breaking. The other one are just glued on like the actual prop. So again, if you cosplay with this one, you may pull these things out as they did in the actual prop itself. But this, yeah, this has got all the details, and this one is kind of as the major thank you for giving me the stamps and allowing me to take my blaster builds to a new level, which is cool. And again, this one has all the stamping on it, as the other one does. It's just unpainted and ready for cosplaying. So yeah, here's the blasters here, so you can see them. Let's see here. You can see the mounts maybe. But all right, I just kind of want to show it off. Hope you enjoyed the video. I think I touched upon everything that I ultimately wanted to touch upon. Peace out, gentlemen. Hope you're well. Later.
I suppose I could hotwire this thing.
I'll copy.
Anyhow, I just wanted to show it off. But, yeah. Whoa!